Hi friends, welcome to the common discrepancies in the documents, part 2. Earlier we had covered part 1. I had covered 8 discrepancies earlier, 8. Okay, now I'll be covering from 9 to 15. See, it's a complete series which will go on. It goes on infinitely. The more discrepancies we get, the more discrepancies I'll discuss with you. I'll collate all the discrepancies as much as possible, even the minutest one, even the major one. Now I'm focusing on the common discrepancies. Now later what we'll do as we go on, we'll find out in the document, within the document, what all discrepancies are there. Single point, single this, everything. Okay? So today let's focus on the part 2. Now here I have covered from 9 to 15. Okay. So watch it completely, share it with your friends, like the video, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell icon. See, this is a new channel and it is for the community as such. We want the whole DocCheck community to grow so that the transactions in the international trade go without any bottlenecks, right? So watch it completely. Let's start. Ninth one. Non-compliance to LC clause. Now what do you mean by this? You have sent all the documents correctly, the documents are as per the LC, then what is the problem? Sometimes what happens, in the LC it is mentioned somewhere in additional conditions that the beneficiary needs to send a set of documents, non-negotiable set of documents within 2 days of shipment. So it is mentioned in that LC clause. But what happens? You have done all the negotiable documents and the set of documents correctly, but that beneficiary has not sent it. When it was to be sent within 2 days, he or she has not sent it. So this will again be a non-compliance to the LC clause. This is just one example. There can be many examples. LC says one set of non-negotiable documents, okay, needs to be sent separately by a separate courier. And you are sending both the sets using the same courier. Non-compliance. Many examples can be there. So kindly note, it's not only documents and checking the documents. It's checking every part of the LC credit, every part. You have to check the credit as a banker. You have to check the credit from start till the end of the message. Complete message you have to check. Whatever is mentioned, all the conditions should be satisfied. Only then the payment is there. Otherwise, I have told you earlier, even a single discrepancy and issuing bank has a right to stop the payment. Single discrepancy. You can't say, sir, all of them have done, only one minor was there. Minor, major, there is nothing. Discrepancy means discrepancy. Clear? So this is one reason. Next one, errors in documents, document titles, spellings or formatting. Now see this, errors. There is a clause in ISBP which says that the content or the title satisfies the required condition. Content or the title. Now the point over here is, many of the banks, what do? Suppose if I give you weight certificate, means they want weight certificate, and I give them weight list. As a beneficiary, I send weight list, packing list. I send them packing note. Many banks consider this as a discrepancy, although it is not. But because of this also, see, issuing bank will stop the payment. Then you'll have to refute back that so and so as per ISBP it's allowed. But issuing bank can stop. This can be one reason. Of course, means issuing bank should also know all these things. But many a times what happens, there is a difference between the ideal world and the practical world, isn't it? So because of this, these problems arise. So titles, spelling or formatting. Titles, spelling. Spelling means what? See, spelling error. ISBP again says that if the spelling change or mistake, error does not change the meaning, then no problem. Machine, They've given the example MACHINE machine. I write MASHINE machine. It's okay. Okay. So unless it does not change the meaning, then it's okay. Change the meaning means if I write SUN sun instead of SON sun, totally change meanings. Okay. BUI by instead of that I write BYE by, totally changed. Meaning changed, not allowed. Okay. Got it? Simple. So spelling errors which do not change the meaning are allowed, not an issue. But meaning change, machine. A machine is required, means a certificate invoice showing a machine is required. And I give it a second-hand machine, second machine, used machine. Definitely changed, isn't it? It's changing the machine, the meaning of this. Third one. Carrier identification agent relation. This is one of the major problems. I mean, the major reasons throughout the world are this one. Carrier identification. Carrier not identified. Carrier should be identified on any BL. Any BL. Okay? Except forget charter party. Charter party will keep it separate. On BL and NNSB, carrier should be identified. Even that MTD, multimodal, carrier should be identified. Okay? Now in this, agent relationship. Agent means what? Agent, name of the agent should be there. And relationship of the agent with the carrier, that also should be there. Or the master, even master or carrier, both of them should be there. Name of the master is not required. Okay? So these 3 points you have to always check. And majorly the error lies over here. Relationship means agent for or on behalf of this master, carrier or whatever. Agent for only, on behalf is not there. Agent for this. Agent on behalf of this. Everything is allowed. Okay? It should show the relationship between this party and that party. That's it. Then mismatching names or addresses between the documents. Mismatching names and addresses. This is also one important point. See the applicant name, okay, in the notified party, okay, these applicant names, if it is given, specifically ISBP talks about this applicant name. If you mention the applicant name in notified party also, then also the name should be the same as given in that LC. Other parties, it's okay. You change the bank address, applicant name, applicant address also. You change the bank address. Bank is saying SBI Mumbai and I am writing SBI Chennai. That's okay. Because throughout the country, same means bank, all the banks are same throughout the country. But applicant name and address should be same as that given in the credit. You can't change it. I can't say Reliance Mumbai and Reliance Chennai, same. Not there. Okay? Notify party means generally this problem arises in notify party. Okay? Required terms not mentioned. Required terms. What are the required terms which are not mentioned? Required terms means what? Credit says that, let's say, the documents should be this stamped or authorized by some consulate, and I am not doing so. Invoice is there, everything is correct. As per the credit, everything is there. But I am not putting that stamp. It's a discrepancy. So required terms, whatever is required over here, that should be there. Or on invoice, credit says CIF and your term is FOB. Discrepancy. Clearly a discrepancy, isn't it? Many other things will be there. We'll go one by one as, see, this series of discrepancies, it will go on and on and on. This is part 2 today, right? So we'll go for part 3, 4, 5. As we go deep into the discrepancies, we will discover all the discrepancies possible, all of them, so that not even a single one is left. Because after all, see, discrepancies issues remains there in LC documents, let it be any period. you go in AI, you go in blockchain, you go in anywhere. Discrepancies are discrepancies, right? They will remain they will remain the perpetual issue. Okay. Then required terms not mentioned. So these were the two, three examples I gave you. Currency or number formatting issue. Currency mismatch. Generally, this happens in insurance. Means the insurance should always be in the currency of this credit. But sometimes what happens? We by mistake, as a banker, we don't check that part. So insurance is given in terms of rupees, not allowed. Rupees means any other currency or other than the currency of the credit. So not allowed. Okay. So kindly note, currency or number mismatch. Now see this. This was just one example I gave you about insurance. It can be anything. Any other document also, in general terms also. See, what does UCP say or ISBP says? That the invoice, the goods description in the invoice should be similar or contain all the terms of the credit. But remaining everywhere it can be in general terms. But in these general terms, if I write something wrong, dollar I write rupees, dollar I write pound, something like this, then it's a discrepancy. You can't say it's a general term. Okay, if you add something which is not in the credit or if it changes the meaning, it's a discrepancy. Okay, so currency or number formatting, even there is a clause on this number also. Number means what? LC number, credit number. ISBP means DocDex has also given this, that if the credit number is not there on the documents, you can't consider it as a discrepancy as far as it is attached. All the documents are attached. On certain document, credit number may not be there. But if it is in the same group, same bunch, and you are able to trace that it is related to that presentation only, then you cannot add it as a discrepancy. But there is a but to this. The problem over here is, if the credit says that all documents should have the LC number, credit says, then this clause does not apply. Then all documents require it. See, if credit says something, you have to follow it. Okay? Invoice not matching the LC amount. This is a common discrepancy. Invoice is not matching with the LC amount. What happens? Many a time the invoice is given for the higher amount or the lower amount. Now there is a clause to this. Even if you have the higher amount, then what can you do? Up to the amount we have done the negotiation. So that much is allowed. See, that's a technical part. I won't go right now over here. See, the rule is like this, or let's go into it. If the invoice is of the less amount, okay, and partial shipments are not allowed, then Article 30B will apply. 30A, yeah, A, B, C, that will apply. A and B mainly. Okay. So, if invoice is for the less amount, that you will have to check it as per Article 30 then. If partial shipments are allowed, then no problem. You can check how many partial shipments are done and whether it totals later. Means one shipment, means per shipment you will have to check how much amount of this credit is gone. Isn't it? That's what you will be checking. This is for the lesser amount. Now for the higher amount. If LC says $100 or rupees 100 and I am saying my documents say $200, rupees 200. So what do I do in this case? Then there is a clause in UCP also, ISBP also, that check the negotiation amount up to the amount of negotiation. If that negotiation amount is same as that in the credit, then it's okay. You can accept it. Means if the negotiating bank has negotiated only for the amount of the credit. Okay. But in that case, there is another problem. If the invoice amount increases, is the quantity increasing? Because here, quantity if it increases, then it's a major discrepancy. Then you can't help it. Then all this clause of negotiation amount and everything is gone for a toss. Be clear in this, okay? More on this as we come more, and write in your comment section if you have any discrepancy in your practical banking. Kindly write in the comment section. We have our own this channel, right? The link is given below. Click on this same channel, subscribe to it. We have our own Telegram channels. Join those. We have our call centers. You can put your discrepancies in the call centers. If you are facing any practical discrepancy, you can directly call the call center. We will answer that. We'll answer it from our side. Okay? So, keep watching this channel, subscribe to the channel. This is for the community as such. See, why are we in the CDCS channel? Because we have seen the gap. There is no community as such, which will help all the doc checkers and reduce the discrepancies so that the overall international trade goes fine without any bottlenecks, isn't it? So follow this channel, and we also have the paid courses for CDCS. That's very important. Paid courses are available. Kindly join them ASAP. Okay? Bye everyone.